you have ever been to a hospital, then you know that they are busy places. With all the patients and families crowding the hospital, how does a nurse even function? The key to working more efficiently in situations like this is to be well organized and a good multitasker. My name is Kenya Cummings, and today I'm going to tell you about why I think it is important as a nurse to be well organized and a good multitasker. First of all, it is very important to be well organized as a nurse. So why is it important to be well organized as a nurse? Nurses have to be well organized so that they can work effectively and efficiently. As a nurse, you see many patients a day, and if you are not well organized, you are more likely to make mistakes. Another good example of why it is important to be well organized would be the doctor's office that I'm working at currently. The doctor's office that I work at is very well unorganized, and because they are very unorganized, they are very behind. The doctor refused to start typing in his patient's notes onto an online website, and because he refused to do it, and because the office is so unorganized and you have to search all day just to find a patient's file, the doctor's office is very behind. Being behind could have been avoided if the doctor's office was more organized. Now that I have explained to you why I think it is very important to be well organized as a nurse, I'd like to tell you about why I think it is very important to be a good multitasker as a nurse. As a nurse, you should be able to multitask because nurses are busy people with a lot of things to do. A nurse has to take patients to their rooms as well as take the patient's vitals. They still have to make sure to keep all their patients informed with any information that may be given to them by the doctor, as well as keep their families informed while keeping everyone calm and still doing their job. Another example of why it's important to be well organized or a good multitasker as a nurse would be when nurses make their rounds. When a nurse makes a round, they're visiting all of their patients and checking up on them. When a nurse goes to check on a patient, she needs to make sure, first of all, that she is visiting the correct patient, that she has the right file for the patient. She needs to make sure that she lets that patient know that she or he will be the nurse for the patient that day, that the patient is okay, has taken any medications that they may have, and make sure that the patient does not need anything. And if the patient does need something, the nurse needs to make note of it and make sure that the nurse gets it to the patient right away. In conclusion to my speech, I'd like to summarize my main points. After watching my speech, I now hope that you think the same thing as me and think that it is important as a nurse to be well organized and a good multitasker. It is very important to be organized to work more efficiently, whether it's at a hospital or a doctor's office. And being a good multitasker just ensures that you'll be able to complete all your work with no errors.